A Spurs team walking to the locker room earlier, determined to have a big night on their home court. Hello and welcome to Saturday night with the NBA on 2K Sports. An exciting game on the way. Alongside Grant Hill and Brent Barry, I'm Brian Anderson. Also with us tonight, our reporter, Allie LaForce. So here's Portland's starting group. They've got Victor Wembanyama. Luka Doncic is out there with Amin Thompson. Then there's Sharp, and it's the Beast in at the point. And for San Antonio, Vassell and Johnson are the 2 and the 3. Then there's Klingon. Then it's Fred VanVleet. You know, on paper, this looks like a lopsided matchup, but anything could happen in the NBA, Grant.
That is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, a team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire outcome of a game.
And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. Outside Johnson. VanVleet outside. And off the front iron. And it goes.
Well, VanVleet likes to work up close and personal at the basket, always ready to take it inside.
Here's the Beast. Inside. Here's Wembanyama. Oh! Wembanyama throws it down.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
VanVleet on the wing. Pass to Johnson. The 3 is up. Portland with a rebound. Their last game, a win against the Magic, looking to carry it into this one.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Yeah, never stopped working. One of those games where just everybody was making shots, continual flow, and a very professional win.
Yeah, when it comes to his three-point shooting, Johnson is most effective from the corners.
Here's the Beast. He's guarded by Vassell. Here's the Beast. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow!
Amazing!
Man. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. VanVleet misses.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Thompson outside. Here's Wembanyama. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Wembanyama's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
On the wing, Vassell. Guarded by Sharp. Pass to Thorpe, and here's VanVleet. 5 on the clock. Pulls up on the wing. The putback. It's good on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
To the middle. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. Got to keep him out of the paint.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And let's take this time to bring up the list of last season's elite shot blocking teams. Number 1, the Trailblazers.
They built a reputation around the league last season. Do not test them at the rim.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Greg Popovich. I asked him if he thinks anyone has a better feel for the game than Luka Doncic, and he told me, I don't want to get into a comparison, but what I can say is that he controls the pace like no one else. You can't speed him up, you can't slow him down. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Now here's Thompson. Here's Sharp, and he drives in. Got a hand on it.
Due for a miss after 4 of 5 to begin this one.
Vassell can't get it to go. And you watch Donovan Clingan. He really benefited from that extra year in college, Grant.
Yeah, the development cycle can be a little longer for centers, B.A. He cleaned up a lot offensively and took his strength and conditioning to another level.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's got 5. And it's all from three-point range. Thompson scanning the floor. Oh, there's the alley. Now here's Van Vliet. 23 points his last outing. On target from range. Van Vliet's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Oh, my. Tight defense, but Doncic just muscles it in.
San Antonio leading by 3. Pass to Thorpe. Back to Van Vliet. Down low. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Blazers trail by 5. Puts it up from 15. And Clingan pulls it down. The Spurs have gone 6 of 11 so far. Here's Vassell. And the shot falls short that time. For Portland, they've gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Wembanyama, screen on Vassell to the paint. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's guarded closely. Fires from deep. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Sharp passes to Doncic. Over Van Vliet. Doncic, no good. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. It's a 3-point game. This is the first time they've seen Portland this season.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
So it's Portland now. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. Wembanyama, screen on Van Vliet. They grab their own miss. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Clingan. On defense, the Spurs. And here's Doncic outside.
And just refusing to give up second chance points. Excellent defensive rebounding. He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Van Vliet finds Johnson. Over Wembanyama. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. 4 on the clock. Vassell with it. Now Sharp defending. Here's Thorpe. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds tonight. Sharp passes to Doncic. 4-3. Hits a three-pointer. Doncic has got 5.
Along with everything else, Doncic is a knockdown three-point shooter.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Year after year, this early portion of the season is characterized by a great deal of overreaction, Grant.
The media and fans build up a lot of expectations in the offseason. And it's not that bad, but when those expectations aren't met, watch out. Listen, we all just need to settle down and see how things play out. The season is still very young.
So for the Blazers, Robert Williams checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Sohan comes in for Doncic. And it's Coulibaly in for Sharp. Pass to Thorpe. Here's Klingon. Here's Thorpe. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Now here's Van Vliet. 5 to shoot. There's a screen. Here's Klingon. Misses off the left iron. Portland has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. And here's Coulibaly. To the inside. And it's all tied up.
Well, this is where Williams looks to score. The closer he is to the rim, the more effective he's going to be.
San Antonio's gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Van Vliet outside. To the middle. Here's Thorpe. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Spurs lead by 2. Here's the Beast. Pass to Thompson. Yes, it's good.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And for San Antonio, they're shooting 44% to start this ball game. Thorpe, pass to Van Vliet. Johnson for 3. Portland grabs the miss.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Here's the Beast. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. San Antonio with the ball. They want to keep rolling here, following the win against Atlanta.
They were allowed to ramp up their offense as the defense they faced was barely present.
Yeah, with the defense struggling like that, I think they just stayed with a healthy, consistent pace to get that win.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
It's his first trip to the line. That free throw misses. Dunn, he's checked in for Portland. And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. Here's Bradham. 8 points in his last time out. Van Vliet outside. Fires the 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Van Vliet's got 13 now.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Williams, a screen on Van Vliet. Done. Pass to Williams. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Not maybe the best thought to try to out-physical Robert Williams.
Doubled by Dunn. Inside. Here's Castle. The shot no good.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Now Dunn. Down low. Here's Williams. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Van Vliet on the wing. Defended by Dunn. Murray for 3. The shot misses. Portland leading. Here's Sohan. The rebound by Murray. On offense, here is San Antonio. Pulls it. San Antonio again missing.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Van Vliet outside. Pass to Collins. Here's Castle. Sohan covering. Van Vliet on the wing. Clock at 4. From deep three-point land. Castle misses. Trailblazers lead by 4. Up top, Thompson. 5 points in the game. Thompson, a screen on Murray. Takes the three. The shot by Sohan, no good. San Antonio shooting just 36% here in the first quarter. And the bucket is good. Portland has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Done with it. Still no points. It's Thompson, high post. Dunn outside. Clock at 6. Thompson's shot is off.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
Pass to Branham. And he hits it to tie the game.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
The Trailblazers shooting a fantastic 52% in the first. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Thompson's shot is off. Now here's Van Vliet, defended by Dunn. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Buried from outside. I don't know. I think we may get a review here. That was close. He beat the buzzer.
While this call may not decide the game, you always prefer to get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And the ruling is in. The call stands. No bucket. So no change in the score as we end the quarter.
Good.
Fred Van Vliet has been on display for San Antonio. He's found his range. Hitting 3 triples in the quarter. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. What do you guys think about San Antonio here in this one?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
We've got Murray, also Devin Vassell out there. Castle is out there with Zach Collins. And it's Branham in at the 2. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. Grant, compared to some of the flashier scorers, Devin Vassell has a more workmanlike approach.
Yeah, he can quietly drop a big game on you. He doesn't draw attention with stylish plays and big circus shots. He just grinds it out by finding his looks.
First one falls. All right, Brent, in an ideal world, if you're team building and you have the ability to build around a type of superstar, what would that look like for you?
Well, BA, the game has changed so much. We see that the most valuable players now, today, are big wings that can handle the physical rigors of both ends of the floor, playing offense and defense, can have the ball in their hands and create advantage every time they touch the ball, whether they're scoring it or making plays for their teammates. But the biggest factor is this guy has to motivate and ingratiate himself to the rest of the team. Those are true high-level championship caliber players.
Murray, no good. Portland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Count the basket. Koulibaly's gotten his first points in this one. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
To the paint. Soft touch off the glass. And now a three-point Trailblazer lead. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Portland.
They've been pretty intimidating on the defensive end, knocking away shootings, containing shooters, and making it tough to find looks.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break adds to your total in a hurry. That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Doncic, good.
And there's Luka, one of the most entertaining players in the league.
Murray against Doncic. Murray passes to Collins. Here's Branham. Here's Castle. And there's the drive. Yes. And it's Murray picking up the assist. Castle's got his first 2 points of the night.
All the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
Here's Wembanyama. Oh, who else? Wembanyama.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him delivering.
Murray scanning the floor. Pass to Branham. Here's Castle. Vassell outside. Collins, the open look. And San Antonio again with a bucket.
More and more confidence being shown right now as Zach Collins sinks that shot.
Outside Wembanyama. Back to Dunn. And here's Sharp. Doncic outside from deep three-point range. Rebounded by Branham.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian. Vassell is progressing offensively. He said, I feel like the game has slowed down, just making the right reads. I know I can get to my spots. I just want to show that I'm an efficient scorer and a willing passer. I'm trying to be the best player that I can be.
Yeah, love that work ethic, Allie. Thanks. Klingett, he's checked in for San Antonio. Keldon Johnson comes in for Murray. And with a pause in the action, here we have the best rebounding teams from last year. Portland, number 1. The 4th spot held by the Spurs.
And both of these teams really impressed when it came to rebounding the ball last year. That level of physicality and hustle is always great to see.
Oh, nice shot by Klingett.
And it's good to see Vassell find the open man as he continues to evolve as a playmaker.
The Beast passes to Adams. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Portland shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
Could have taken the lead there, but instead, they're going to have to settle for the tie.
Ball stolen. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter.
Now, he'd love to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
San Antonio shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. San Antonio leading. Pass to Branham. Can't hit from in close. The Trailblazers have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Now here's Sohan. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Magic in Orlando.
Well, he's a decent passer as a shooting guard. Bogdanovich getting the ball there to an open teammate.
That's tipped. Now the Blazers on the move. Here's the Beast. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Vassell. Here's Johnson. Vassell outside. There's the triple. San Antonio again can't hit.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Portland shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. First one falls for him.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Here's Castle. Oh, the swat by Adams.
And Steven Adams just throwing that one out of the way.
To the middle. Here's Sohan, and there's a 3-second violation.
Spurs ball. Substitution for your Spurs. Otis Thorpe. Fred VanVleet.
Spurs trail by 3. Pass to Vassell. VanVleet scanning the floor. Picked it! Here's the Beast. Guarded by VanVleet. Here's the Beast. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. The Beast has got 7 points.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's Klingon. Pass to Vassell. VanVleet outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Spurs need to get one up here. No good from outside. Trailblazers lead by 5. Releases from 15 with the second effort. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
At the line for 1.
And so it's San Antonio with it. And here's Vassell. A 23-point game for him in the win against Atlanta.
Yeah, but there's always this point you got to look at where did he also impact the game. It was on the rebounding end of the floor. A tremendous performance there.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
Koulibaly. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Spurs trail by 8. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. VanVleet, the pass to Thorpe. Here's Vassell. Counted from distance. Vassell's got 5 points in the quarter.
The team counts on Vassell for this, a reliable producer of three-point buckets.
The Beast passes to Sohan. Bogdanovich from long range. They get it again. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Back to Van Vliet. Deflected. Here's the Beast. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point. Play. Branham's checked in for Vassell. And a new group getting ready for Portland. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Adams. Risache comes in for Sohan. Kamara, he's checked in for Koulibaly. And Shaden Sharp subbed in for Bogdanovich. Spurs trail by 10.
Trailblazers foul. Number 8. First personal foul. 14 foul.
And San Antonio has possession. Van Vliet right side. Blocked! Here's the Beast. Guarded by Van Vliet. Pass to Risache. Here's the Beast from outside the arc. And the officials call the over the back. A little too aggressive there. Well, Brent, you've won championships, but you've also been on some bad teams. What's that experience like?
Well, B.A., very kind of you to remind me of that, although the therapy has paid off, so I'm doing just fine. When you are experiencing seasons that aren't going as successful as the team would like it to go, there's a point of pride in the game in the way that you approach it. You can't separate yourself from your teammates. You got to dig in and show that you have the mettle to go out there and still compete.
Yeah, and this is the kind of impact Wemby makes offensively because he can score in just so many ways.
Pass to Klingon. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Man, what focus. I mean, the hoop and the harm. Incredible.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Team foul.
Trailblazers lead by 7. Here's the Beast. He picked up 33 points in their last win against Orlando.
And he also controlled the boards. He just seemed to be in the right position every time the ball came off the rim.
Here's Thorpe. Pass to Klingon. Outside Johnson. A little mid-range shot is up. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. Johnson's got 5 points.
They're so clever at finding space to shoot inside. Johnson's creativity and ability to capitalize is impressive.
Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. And here's Van Vliet. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Trailing by 10. The three is up. Count it. That's his 6th field goal in 12 tries.
Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
Basket's good. 17 points in the game.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
San Antonio's gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Branham misses.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
The Beast. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Fred Van Vliet, and he makes a first. Doncic is checked in for Portland. Thompson comes in for Kamara.
Number 8, taking 2 shots.
Good on both.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Outside Johnson. To the inside. An easy 2 on the layup. Branham's gotten his second bucket on the night.
And off the jump, they were effective from deep. I don't know why they haven't continued to fire from out there.
Nice finish from Luka.
And you know, in this quarter, they've really brought up their shooting percentage.
Spurs trail by 11. Pass to Thorpe. Here's Branham. Outside Johnson. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Portland with a rebound. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play. Right now playing with tons of intensity.
Pass to Branham. The kick out to Van Vliet. Launches it. Portland with a rebound. Thompson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's the Beast, guarded by Van Vliet. And here's Doncic outside. The Beast passes to Wembanyama. Jacks up a 3. Doncic, no good.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Pass to Thorpe. And here's Van Vliet. This one for 3. That's good. That's now his 7th made field goal in 15 tries.
He's been dropping them in from downtown since the tip. 3 triples in the first quarter, 2 more since.
The Beast passes to Doncic. Oh, Luka playing grown man ball inside.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Spurs trail by 12. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Thorpe. Johnson against Sharp. Now here's Johnson. Tight defense on him. Clock is at 3. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Looking ahead, they've got the Warriors coming to town for their next game. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them. And so it's Portland going into the break up 12. They put in work down low, getting in close. and scoring in bunches. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks. I'm here with Coach Popovich. And, Pop, I know you're not happy with the first half. They've taken the fight to you thus far. How do you take it back?
Yeah, they've been the aggressive team. I think we played really soft so far, really pathetic defensive performance.
Coach, hopefully more toughness from your team in the second half. Thanks.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the Portland Trail Blazers.
One big reason they're up, they're controlling the glass, both boxing out and crashing in.
Yeah, you could tell rebounding was a point of emphasis for them coming into this game.
Okay, so now let's talk about that point guard matchup from the first half.
You've got a game within a game. These two guys are trading blows, raising elbows, trading bows, making me wish I was out there right now.
That I would like to see. Shaq serving up elbow Sammys.
With extra mayonnaise.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Oh, we're seeing a tremendous game from Fred VanVleet.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
On the court right now for Portland, Luka Doncic is out there with Amen Thompson. Then it's Shaedon Sharpe. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's the Beast in at the 1. And so it's VanVleet with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Pass to Klingon. Now here's Vassell to the left wing. Here's Thorpe. Back to Vassell. Rebound by the Beast. The Beast has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Doncic. Here's Wembanyama. Off target at the rim.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Trailblazers. All right, now that we have a second, let's take a look at which teams cashed in on the fast break last year. Number 1, the Blazers.
If this team had a chance to push it last season, they did. The best fast break team in the league.
Doncic outside. Again, the miss by Portland.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
Vassell's shot is good.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Wembanyama, screen on Vassell. The Beast passes to Wembanyama. Here's Doncic, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Defenders have to play Doncic tightly. He knows that and uses the pump fake to his advantage.
Doncic hits them both. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Outside Johnson. Here's Thorpe, guarded by Doncic. Three-pointer, VanVleet. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Doncic against VanVleet with a 9-footer. Doncic, no good.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
VanVleet, the pass to Vassell. Uses the glass on the layup. Vassell's got 5 points in the quarter.
And when wings take it down low, good things happen.
They set the pick. Inside. Here's Doncic. And the shot's good. Doncic has got 15 points.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Group getting ready for Portland. Williams is checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Sohan comes in for Doncic. Coulibaly, he's checked in for Thompson. And Bogdanovich is subbed in for Sharp. Here's Van Vliet. Rebound by the Beast. The Beast has got 9 rebounds now. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Drops in the layup for 2.
Well, you want to lead by an example. Bogdanovich leading the way with the assist.
Pass to Thorpe. Back to Van Vliet. Here's Thorpe. And here's Vassell. Shot clock at 5. San Antonio again can't hit.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's the Beast. He's got 21. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. San Antonio with a rebound. Klingen's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And he gets that one.
And when Van Vliet kicks it up a notch, get out of his way. Keep letting him do his thing.
You know, Grant and Van Vliet, they've got a guy who's been through everything in this league.
Yeah, B.A. Van Vliet's seen it all. He's won a championship. He's been in the All-Star game. He's been on a last-place team. No wonder nothing seems to faze him.
Knocked away. Pass to Thorpe. Down low. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And the defense is all over Van Vliet inside, but he sticks with it and wins a trip to the line for his efforts.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Trailblazers?
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
And I feel like there's been an old-school aspect to what they've done tonight, and that is pounding the ball inside, getting it down low, getting those looks in close. That's been effective.
And he sinks the second.
And the big X factor Van Vliet brings to the team is leadership. He's very talented at setting a good tone out on the floor and organizing his guys.
The Beast passes to Williams. Robert Williams. One tough customer right there.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Picked up by Sohan. Outside Coulibaly. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Pure from three-point range. Bogdanovich has got his first 3 points of the game. Spurs trail by 17. Now Van Vliet. 24 points for him. Into the lane. And he hits it from 9 feet. Van Vliet's got 5 points in the quarter.
And sometimes you forget about Van Vliet's speed. When this happens, he's more than happy to remind you of it.
There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Rebound by San Antonio. Klingen's got rebound number 11 to the middle. Here's Vassell. The rebound by Bogdanovich.
Wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
The Beast. Good.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Bogdanovich against Vassell. Over Bogdanovich. Vassell can't get it to go.
Well, that's a shot right there. He's going to hit 9 times out of 10. We just saw the 10% he doesn't make.
Here's the Beast. Give him 23. Left side, Bogdanovich. The three-pointer off the mark. Spurs trail by 17. Right side, Johnson. Vassell against Bogdanovich. Vassell with it. He's got 10. No one covering. Klingen's got 11 points.
They ran that play exactly as it was drawn up. Nice job.
Left side, Koulibaly. From deep. Bogdanovich, no good.
Been a struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, he can just chalk this up as one of those nights. And that's number 4. Definitely something to keep track of as we move forward.
Branham's checked in for San Antonio. Portland calls timeout.
Number 22, Malachi Brother. Trailblazers, timeout.
Johnson for 3. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Van Vliet's got his 4th assist with that last one. Trailblazers lead by 12. Now here's Dunn. Yet to see a basket. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. And Klingen pulls it down. Klingen's for San Antonio. They've gone 6 of 13 to open up this second half. Offensive board. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson. And this is what the schedule looks like for Portland. On Monday, they'll be taking on Chris Middleton and the Golden State Warriors. And then on Monday, they'll host the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And for that game against the Heat, seems like the season's flying by as that's already their 10th contest of the year. The pecking order in the league's starting to take shape.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The G League is on the rise. These days, about half of NBA players have some G League experience, and it's especially valuable for rookies. Spurs coach Greg Popovich said it's a lot better to go down there and get 30 minutes than to sit on the bench and be the 12th guy. Brian, it makes sense.
It makes perfect sense. Johnson passes to Vassell. Drills the baseline jumper. Vassell's got 12 points.
You know, he's so smooth on his catch-and-shoot jump shots, and Vassell has a natural rhythm on them, too.
Bogdanovich down low. That one's good for 2. And the Trailblazers lead by 14.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Portland leading by 14. Pass to Kamari. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Kamari's got his first basket of the night.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's Klingen. Adams comes with a double. Now Van Vliet. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Johnson. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got his 5th assist in this one.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
To the right side. Here's Rizachet. Nice D from Vassell. Spurs trail by 13. To the paint. Here's Klingon. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Here's Bogdanovich. Adams. And Klingon pulls it down. San Antonio has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Pass to Johnson. Here's Klingon, defended by Bogdanovich. And there's Klingon on the assist from Vassell. Klingon's got 15.
For Vassell to really make an impact, that's what he has to do. Initiate the offense.
His first shot attempt. Out to the right wing. The three from Rizachet. San Antonio with a rebound. 1:36 left in the third quarter here. Pass to Klingon. Johnson on the wing. He's got 11. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 4 rebounds now.
Part of why they have this lead, they're doing the little things out there.
Spurs trail by 9. Here's Van Vliet. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. The Trailblazers shooting at a respectable 49%. Left side, Bogdanovich. To end the drought. That one falls. Bogdanovich has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And not a single point in the first quarter, but he's found his game, and you can tell he's got a bit of his swagger back.
Now here's Van Vliet, defended by Dunn. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Vassell's got 10 points here in the second half.
That's his 3rd triple of the night, his 2nd since halftime.
Pass to Adams. Second shot opportunity. He got a piece of it, and he recovers it. Outside Bogdanovich. Lets it go from deep. San Antonio with a rebound. Van Vliet's got his 4th rebound in this one. Vassell outside. No good. He got it up. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. Back after this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm. Assist to the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. We've got Devin Vassell, Zach Collins out there with Murray. Then there's Castle, and it's Branham in at the shooting guard position. That's who's in the game for the Spurs.
What a smart pass from Wembanyama. Already adept at scanning the floor and finding open teammates.
Pass to Branham. Back to Vassell. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Now here's Doncic. Puts up a three. Oh, Doncic from way out there.
He's taking what he can get here, has a 3 in each half.
Vassell finds Collins. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's his first foul of the game. San Antonio with the ball. 11-point game. Branham passes to Collins. Murray with it. Defended by Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Castle for 3.
Encouraging to see Doncic hustle like this on defense, wanting to make an impact and doing just this.
Outside Wembanyama. Inside. Rizache, no good.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Branham misses. Portland leading by 11. Doncic outside. Thompson with a screen. The offensive rebound. Excellent D there from Collins. For San Antonio, they've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Thompson with a screen. And here's Doncic outside. Vassell with the rebound. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the Spurs. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. You know, Grant, you talk to scouts about Stephon Castle. They just feel like this guy's a winner.
Well, certainly we saw that at Connecticut. Now, as a freshman, he was a key piece in their title run. He actually turned up his game in the tournament, and that's rare for any freshman.
And San Antonio making a change here. Johnson's checked in. The Trailblazers have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
Timeout, Trailblazers. From our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, I was able to listen on the Trailblazers head coach talking to his team. He told them no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We've got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
To the inside, here's Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Pretty nice show of athleticism as Zach Collins rises up.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And he knocks down the first one.
Number 8, 2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
Spurs trail by 8. Here's Castle. Outside Johnson. Down low. And Collins with the slam.
Hurting the defense right now is Zach Collins in these pick and roll sets.
Here's Wembanyama. Wow, that wiry strength of Wembanyama.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Collins outside. Wide open. Again, the Spurs score.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
To the paint. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, he powers through contact. Wembanyama, impressive.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Right side Johnson, three-pointer, and that's up and in. 5 for 12 in this game.
He's starting to pick it up from downtown. Made just 1 in the first half, but he's drained 3 more since.
Right wing, picked up by Sohan. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Now it's on Zach Collins.
When Wembanyama has the ball in there, I mean, it's often a bucket, a foul, or both.
And so he hits both.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
Spurs trail by 7. Pass to Vassell. They double him with Wembanyama. Collins finds Johnson, and here's Vassell from downtown, and San Antonio hits again from deep.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Sharp up top. The 3 from Wembanyama. Portland again missing.
Yeah, the defense there in chill mode. We all know he can burn them from three-point range.
Collins. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2. From the free throw line.
There's just so much activity from John Collins as a stretch 5 at times, hard to track around the floor.
And he drops the first. So for the Blazers, Robert Williams comes in for Victor Wembanyama, and it's Amin Thompson in for Coulibaly. And both free throws good for Collins.
Collins, a great high-energy player, and that's something coaches really appreciate, that players are going to come in and give them that kind of effort on a nightly basis.
Inside, here's Thompson, and the slam dunk by Thompson.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? They double with Sohan. Collins outside. Here's Branham. Off target from three-point range. Trailblazers lead by 4. Pass to the Beast. To the middle. Thompson in the post. He's guarded by Vassell. And that one's good. Thompson.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
To the inside. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
The Beast passes to Sharp. Shoots over Johnson. Rebound by San Antonio. And here's Vassell. To the paint. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Yeah, great finish from Johnson, leaving no room for error with the slam.
Portland has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the 4th. Down low. Here's Thompson. Yet another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Castle. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Luka Doncic is checked in for Portland. Thompson, a screen on Vassell. Here's the Beast. Banked it in off the glass. The Beast has got 27.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Now Sharp. Here's the Beast. Pass to Doncic. And again, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates, incredible.
At the line for the Trailblazers, Luka Doncic. One shot.
The free throw off from Doncic.
And when we talk about franchise players, guys who can carry a team, Luka Doncic is one of the few guys in that category.
The shot by Johnson, no good. Trailblazers lead by 8. Doncic with it. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. 22 points for him.
Any possession that ends in a shot from that range after a good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Spurs shooting 47% on this one. Looking efficient. Sharp against Vassell. There's a screen to halt the run. Portland with a rebound. Thompson's got 9 rebounds now. Sharp passes to the Beast. For 3. Sharp. That one's good. Sharp's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And you see right there the practice time Sharp's put in. Sound shooting mechanics for a guy who hasn't played a lot of games in his career.
Outside Johnson. Back to Vassell. Over Sharp. Vassell can't get it to go.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
And here's Van Fleet. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Down by 15. Pass to Thorpe. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Here's the Beast. Doncic right side. Puts it up. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Spurs. And for the Spurs, they're shooting just a phenomenal clip. 59% here in the fourth. And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. New group getting ready for Portland. Vassell left side. Yep, that one goes. Vassell's got 17 now, just in the second half.
And this is what it's all about inside. Vassell willing to get physical to finish his motion.
Inside. Here's Thompson. Nice D from Vassell. Spurs trail by 11. Pass to Van Vliet.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Vassell. Takes a three. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 7 rebounds in the game. Fires it from 18. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in.
To leave a guy like that wide open from range, big mix-up.
1:44 left in the fourth quarter. Vassell with it, picked up by Koulibaly. The three. Vassell can't get it to go.
Boy, I'd love to see him just get a smidge closer to the basket. Once he sees a few shots go in from there, that might open up everything from distance.
It's good.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Trailblazers.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
Now, when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association. And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for the Beast.
He was in the zone. He's just a man on a mission, and that helped him notch that triple-double.
To the paint. Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Vassell outside. To the middle. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Back to Koulibaly. Pass to Wembanyama. Beyond the arc. And Klingon pulls it down. Outside Johnson. The kick out to Van Vliet. Knocks it down from distance.
And good patience from Johnson to wait for his man to open up.
Here's Wembanyama. And the layup is good off the glass. Wembanyama's got 30 points. So it's the Trailblazers winning this one easily. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for tuning in. And time now for our player of the game.
What's up, guys? This is T-Mac, and you're watching 2K TV.